Chauffeur, driver. Thank you. How many of you know driving? I see a lot of hands. Let me ask Lisa, who is the best person you wanted to take with you when you drive a car?
My husband.
Let me ask Leah, who is the best person you wanted to take with you when you drive a car?
My daughter.
Wow. I will give my answer with a true life story. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters. It was a fine morning when my school ground was fully packed with students from all over the district. That was the day for the final district cricket team selection was happening in my school. During that time, I was sitting in my classroom, dejected, depressed. I was feeling completely lost. This was the day I dreamt for. This was my dream for many years to be selected in the district cricket team. Without shoes, I cannot appear in that selection. My parents never allowed me to play cricket. They never bought me any shoes or any accessories. My mom used to come to ground with a long stick and drag me to my home to complete the homework and study. She do me a favor. When she beat me, I can easily count the number of beating from the mark on my legs. On that day, my best friend, Ashwin Ramesh, he gave me his shoes and said, Shihab, you are one of the best cricket player I have ever seen. Don't miss this opportunity. You take my shoes and go and appear for the selection. I was over the moon, excited and enthralled, and I gave my best shot for this selection. Finally, the result came, and I am in the district team as a batsman. We started practicing. We won a lot of tournaments in the district and around the district, and finally we won the state championship too. My picture came in the newspaper. My parents happened to see that, and they were surprised to see that, because every time when they ask me where I'm going, I'll just say 4 words. I have a special class. And my mom, seeing that picture, was telling me that. Now I understand. This is the reason why you fail in the exam. Do not repeat it. My younger days was an eventful journey which I don't want to remember at all. My biggest enemy was my parents. They never had any time for me. They never listened to me. We had conflict of interest at every point of time. They were more keen to look after other family members. Our family, our household was fully packed with more than 10 members, 365 days a year. I was just wondering why my parents allow other family members to stay with us. We were staying in a rented house, in a small house. We were forced to move the house in every 2 years because of financial crisis. I hate my parents. They never considered my request. We always had conflicts of interest. During that time, I considered my biggest asset was my friends. And my biggest liabilities was my parents. On 2001 evening, when I was coming back after a loss in a cricket tournament in Perumbavoor, I overheard a speech on the road. And I stopped my bike and listened to that speech for 5 minutes. It was a mesmerizing speech. It was a meeting happening for the Kerala Private Teacher Association, and the president of that association was giving a wonderful speech, giving a message on how to thread your family together. That was a turning point of my life. When I was working as a chauffeur, a driver, my madam wanted me to take for a marriage function in Edathala near to MES College. When I entered that hall, all the people, guests, gave me a standing ovation, and they were coming to me and asking a lot of questions, and some people even started pinching on my cheeks. I was mesmerized. I was wondering why they stand when they see me. And later, I understand that that was the respect gave to my honor madam, because she was teaching in that MA school for more than 25 years. My eyes were filled with tears, seeing the respect and consideration by the people to that man. The speech which I overheard on the road was from a national award winner for the best teacher, and that was my dad. The madam which got the highest degree of respect from the people was my mom. This is the journey I continue to do. We had a lot of times when my parents look after my family members and they build their life with extensive sacrifice of my parents, because my parents were the only breadwinner at that point of time. We had time when my parents pledged table and furniture to the shopkeepers because they didn't have enough money to pay for the food items. We had skipped a meal because there was nothing to cook. We already had tasted the bitter sweet of poverty and hunger. We emerged from that dark chapter stronger and united. People honor my parents not because they are the guardians of the family, because they exhibit spirit of service. They are the guardians of our family, and they have the willingness of finding a meaning in something better than themselves. This is the journey I continue to do today. This is the legacy I will take it forward as a driver for them for the rest of my life. If you feel the same energy that I do, if you feel the same hope that I do, be a driver for your parents for the rest of your life. Take them along with you. For us, they sweat and struggle along in their life. For us, they struggle throughout their life. For us, they sacrifice and they hand when drawn. And I would like to request my dear friends, this is a journey which you need to take care with utmost care. You may have conflict, you may have disconnect with your parents, but in reaffirming the greatness of your family, this is a journey you need to take care with utmost care. There is no problem we cannot solve. There is no destiny we cannot reach with the blessings of our parents. I am a prime example of it. And today, when I look back, I failed in my life several times. I lost everything in my life. I pick myself up, dust myself off, and I begin to work on remaking myself with the blessing of my parents. It is the destiny which I reach today only because my parents are with me and I stay with them as a driver, as a chauffeur. And to reaffirm the message to you, it is not a destiny which you think that it's an easy. We may have a lot of challenges. Let it be said by our children's children that when we were tested, we refused to let this journey end. With the eyes fixed on horizon and God's grace upon us, we take this journey along with us, with our parents as a driver. Over to you. Thank you.